Giga from here. Obviously, you had some time off. You came back. You got that win, and we were expecting you to be a little more active after that last performance. So I guess how's life been since your last win?
Life's been pretty good. I have family, kids, now a new dog in the family. I live in California. It's been pretty awesome. I had the time. I'm enjoying the time. Unfortunately, of course, I got injured before Emmett fight, and I believe in this time I should be in a different position. But yeah, we have a fight. We have a very important fight, and here I am.
Were you happy with the name Arnold Allen when they came to you with him?
I wanted someone from higher ranked, obviously, but yeah, I mean, he's ranked higher. He's a very strong opponent, and he's been in one of the best in the world. So definitely, yeah, for sure. There's a history too. A couple of times he declined the fight. From 2020, I supposed to fight him. I was a replacement of someone. His opponent got injured, and yeah, he didn't take this fight. So after this, I believe there was one more time offered fight. So he declined my fight against me twice, and finally we're here. He found the right place. I'm in England.
Had you actually started a camp for him, or did he even get to that part in the two previous times?
It was like 8 days, 9 days notice when I was on the roll in 2020. In November, they called me. Actually, end of October, they called me. It was my wife's birthday. We were celebrating in San Francisco with the friends. And I remember that day, like, I'm drinking a Georgian red wine, and Ali calls me, and, hey, we got a top 10 opponent, short notice next week. And I'm like, let's go. I was super drunk that day. But yeah, next day we heard that he didn't take the fight, but they kept me still on the card. And we got debutant Jamie Simmons as an opponent, and I got the job done.
Did you watch his last fight? Because Dana White said it was one of the most least entertaining fights he's ever seen against Barzar.
Allen?
Yeah.
And yeah, of course. Yeah. Obviously, I watched all of the fights, and yeah, it was an interesting fight with all the knees. I like the fight. I like about this fight that people think that he won the fight. It's like a very controversial decision and opinion people has, and I believe that puts him in a good position, especially after the rule changes going on and all the stuff. So I'm looking him as an title elimination opponent for me. So this is very important.
So you brought up the rule changes. What do you make of the 12-6 elbows and the?
I love it.
It's going into effect November 1st, apparently.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but yeah, I think it's better for the sport. Especially this hand touch and knees. I believe if that rule was the time that Evloev and Allen happened, Allen would be winner in the fight. So yeah, it's a good rule. I like it. It benefits strikers. And you guys know about me.
So how do you see this fight playing out on Sunday morning?
How it's gonna go? He's been saying a lot that, I like to fight strikers. I'm a striker. I want to show my level. It's going to be a striking match. Yeah. But then suddenly you see another interview. He's been saying that, Giga was only calling out the strikers. There was a reason. I mean, I'm a striker, and I like to fight strikers because it's very entertaining for the fans. If the fight's going to go for all the way, you guys gonna enjoy every little second, But I never disagreed to fight someone who was a grappler or wrestler, because I believe that guys, when they try to wrestle with me, they just get knocked out faster, so I don't get used to have a time in octagon. So I'm having a less time because I'm gonna knock them out earlier. So hopefully he'll stay and bang because English fans, that's what they like, and I'm here to entertain all the English fans. I've been a fan of the England for a long time, of their soccer. I love the England. Manchester. I got in love in soccer. I would say football, but U.S. fans, I want to educate them about what I'm talking about. In 1999, I remember when Manchester United won the finals against the Munich Bayern in like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, with David Beckham's corner, and I believe Sheringham and Giggs scored the goals. So Solskjaer, yeah. And after that, I got in love in soccer. So and I've been following their soccer a lot, and a big fan of their teams and Premier League.
So were you happy when they asked you to fight in Manchester?
Yeah. I mean, a couple of Georgian friends are traveling here. I'm super glad my sister and husband and my sister-in-law and her boyfriend, they're gonna be a lot of people is coming, and I'm glad that I'll have some support here too.
And final one for me, can I get your thoughts on the main and co-main event of UFC 304?
I'm gonna leave it as it is. I will be enjoying the show. I like when people get rematches. So both of them are rematches. So right now, I'm gonna concentrate on myself. I don't think about any other fights, brother. I'm really, really 100% ready for this fight, injury-free, and can't wait.
Giga, you mentioned the injury. What was your rehab process like since December?
With Emmett, so rehab process was I've been going in a lot of different therapies. I've been at True MD with Dr. Satere with PRP, stem cells. I've been doing CVAC therapy. I've been doing at Culture OCs, all the red light therapy and hyperbaric chamber therapy, and a bunch of the other stuff. The Dr. Rick, he was awesome, and a chiropractor. Shout out to him as well. So a lot of different therapy sessions I've been doing around where I live, and before I only knew like a couple of spots that I could go, and now I know all of the different spots in LA and Orange County.
And your fellow Georgian, Ilia Topuria, is the featherweight champion. What was it like seeing him win the title?
Man, it was really proud moment as a Georgian, as a Georgian fan. Me, my whole family, a lot of Georgian people. We went in U.S. to support him and Merab the same day they fought, and it was a historical day because one thing, I'm still a featherweight and I'm looking for a title in the future. But as a human being, from Georgia, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So when we celebrated our first champion, and it was a very historical day. My son experienced all the Georgian flags inside the octagon and inside the venue, and it was very proud moment.
And my final question, you mentioned your love of football or soccer. Georgia in the Euros, I thought, were one of the most entertaining teams to watch. What did you think of them in the Euros?
That was amazing too, man. This year, I believe it's our year. We got into European Cup first. This was a big moment. Then we got to the first match, first draw, then first winning match against Portugal. That's another legendary and historical moment, beating the Cristiano Ronaldo with. What's funny, that right after the game they posted a picture that all the Georgian national team of soccer are mostly very young players, and they have a picture 10 or 15 years ago with Cristiano when they are 10 years old, 8 years old, 12 years old. and these kids defeated Cristiano. It was like very, very special moment, you know. And I'm a big fan with a lot of actually Georgian Soccer Federation president and vice president and their team they're coming Friday to support and attend my fight. I'm really happy with that too.
Just to piggyback on that, talking about Georgia, such a small nation, but a lot of athletic talent yourself, lots of fighters, the football team. What is it that makes Georgians such good athletes?
Georgian water, brother. Georgian water coming from straight from mountains is very, very unique water. You guys should come. I mean, Georgia as a country, you know, is spiritually there when you grow up. Especially the moments that we grow up coming out from Soviet Union, experienced wars and hard times, good times. You go inside the Georgia country and you can see that it doesn't matter how poor the people can be there or how in big trouble they could be. We like to celebrate. We are very positive people, and we enjoy every single chance we can celebrate anything, you know. At the same time, we're tough as well because historically we have one of the most wars in the history, and just to keep the territory there and keep the religion there, it was very challenging. And it made a very solid spirit to every single human being in Georgia, you know. That's what drives us, you know, represent our flag, our country. Because when I moved in U.S., nobody knew that what was Georgia. Everyone would think I was from Atlanta, and everyone was surprised of my accents. And you're not from Atlanta. That's what I would get. But today, when I walk around in California, everyone knows that when I say that I'm from Georgia, oh, that's Georgia. And I'm very proud to have a little piece in this promotion of the country. You know, I feel like I'm one of the ambassador of the Georgia. You know.
Gamarjoba Giga.
Gahumarjus.
This year is good year for Georgian sport so far. So first Georgian champion in UFC, then perfect for Georgian national team performance on the Eurocup. How do you think in the end of the year, can Georgia have two champions of UFC?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have Merab soon coming, and I believe he's a favorite in this matchup, you know. Nothing against O'Malley, just he's very unique fighter too, you know. He has all the hype, and he has skills to defeat anybody, but I feel like in this matchup, Merab is in favorite, and his machine style fighting is very, very annoying to anybody. You know, I've trained with Merab. I know what it takes to handle Merab. So I feel like we will have very soon two champions.
What are your personal goals for 2024?
Personal goal is to become a champion. You know, personal goal that's me being here on this table is, look, I have a very good life. I'm not gonna lie. I have everything what I ask for to the God. You know, I have a family. I have a beautiful house. I have all the financial support what I need at the moment. And the reason I'm here is to become a champion, to be the best, you know. So that's my goal every single year, every single moment, every single chance I have. I'll try to capitalize it for my best. Thank you, guys.